This is a video for the people that are kind of conflicted on whether or not they should buy the new 10k AC pet that was just added to the game, or for people that want to know what's in the 10k AC pet. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm not going to stretch out this video or anything like that. Here's what the pet looks like. The running animation on it is it opens itself and you can see like all the gems and stuff inside of it. If you click on the pet, it has a lot of items. I think it's like 150 plus items. There are all the items scrolling through there. But it is at a price. So right now, the only way to get here is if that's closed, which usually is when you click on it. You gotta click on news and then go to the Quibble Dragon shop right there. I'm sure they'll add it into Quibble and Battle on later on, but right now, currently in the game, you have to click on that to get to the shop. And there's a lot of items in here. But the one item that you actually want is the 10k pet, which is right here. It's called the Dragon King chest. It's 10k. It has every item and 50% more damage. 15% more damage, not 50. So the 15% more damage is something you get in the chest that you don't get if you buy a single version of chest. So you can also buy single versions. Like let's say you only wanted a single color, like you only wanted the red one, or you only wanted the color changing one that I'm wearing right now, which is called Crystal. Then you could just buy that. But if you're going to buy more than 4 different colors, it is worth it to buy the 10k chest. Now, why 4, not 5? Because they're 2k a piece. Well, because you get a free bank pet. It depends on whether you value that bank pet, whether this is worth it or not. So if you're going to buy, let's say you wanted a crystal, you want the blue one, and I'll list all my favorite ones. Crystal, blue, you want the pink one, you want the purple one. Well, there you go, that's 4. And then, oh, you also want the red one. So at that point, it would be worth it to buy the 10k pet. At 4, it's worth it, but at 5, it's definitely worth it. At 4, it depends on whether or not you want the bank pet, but at 5, it's definitely worth it, even if you don't want the bank pet, because the bank pet will just be an extra because there's 2k a piece. So that's 5 of the separate chests. Now, I quickly go through and show you every item that's in here, just if you're curious. So you got it's just all the different colors of all the different items. Quickly go through each of these. Maybe you find an item you like. Most of these items can be bought separately, so maybe you see an item in this list that you would like to buy separately. I think they're also adding a house item to the chest later on next week. So a few more items will be added next week that you might think is worth buying the chest for, but you're mainly buying it for these armors in here. And here are all the different colors. And some of them have like little cool details on them and stuff like that. My favorite one's actually a crystal because color changes, and that's pretty cool. I think it's the first armor ever in the game to color change like that. Pretty rare thing. Hopefully they do that in the future. Maybe with some different colors, some brighter neon colors on. Maybe for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, they do like a neon armor that has color changing on it. That'd be so sick. I'd definitely pay some AC for that. So there are all of them. And there's capes, bird capes. I don't know if you can buy those separately, but they're in the chest. Like basically every item's in here. So just quickly go through these. A few capes and stuff. And yeah, that's it. Do I regret buying it? So I bought the chest. I've looked at everything in the chest. I've equipped some items. Do I regret spending 10k AC on it, which is $40? Not really. No, I think it was worth it, and definitely when the bank pet and house items get added to it, that's going to make it even more worthwhile. Because the bank pet, from what I saw, looks pretty cool. I think Elena showed a picture of it on Twitter, and it looked pretty cool. It was like he was riding on the boss. Maybe that'll be the bank pet that's in here. We don't know yet. So yeah. And another one of my gripes is if you buy the 10k pet, which is a small gripe. It's not really a big gripe or anything. I'm not really asking them for them to change it or anything. But if you go and you buy the 10k pet instead of buying the single, like let's say you wanted to just buy this, you don't get the chest pets. So these pets, this like the crystal one especially looks really cool. So you don't get these pets if you buy the 10k. Like they're not included with it. So if you want like one of these chests for some reason as a pet, even though I don't really equip pets, so it's not that big of a deal, but let's say you did like the visual of this pet right here, then you would have to buy the 2k AC, even if you already bought the 10k AC chest with all the items in it. So that's about it, guys. Hopefully this video helps. So if you're going to buy more than four or more different colors, then it's worth it to buy the 10K. Plus you get the bank pet and all that stuff, which I think there's a bank pet that's exclusive to the chest. So if you're a bank pet collector, you have to buy it too. But if you're buying under, like if you're buying 3 or less, then it's probably a good idea not to buy the 10K pet. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and happy Talk Like a Pirate Day. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.